puddles on the street. Every stranger that I meet got a rhythm in their step, like a city never slept. Neon signs are calling me into something wild and free. Don't you feel it in the air? Something electric everywhere. Places pumping through the ground. Lost and found, lost and found. We don't need a reason tonight. Just a groove in the neon light. Moving slow, but it feels so right. Baby, this is the vibe. This is the vibe. Sliding through the evening glow. Everywhere I want to go. Feels like honey on my skin. Let the after hours begin. Your eyes catching every beat. Silhouette on a crowded street. Nothing planned but everything feels like diamonds on a string. Don't you feel it in the air? Something electric everywhere. Bases pumping through the ground. Lost and found, lost and found. We don't need a reason tonight. Just a groove in the neon light. Moving slow, but it feels so right. Baby, this is the vibe. This is the vibe. Turn it down, turn it low. Let the rhythm take it slow. Every note is pulling me closer to where I wanna be. Morning comes, but we don't care. Music hanging in the air. One more track before we go. Let the city steal the show. Fingerprints on tinted glass. Moments moving way too fast, but the groove will never lie. It remembers you and I. Fading into gloom, but the vibe still tastes like you. Walking home with nothing left but the beat inside my chest.
Dimming all the overhead, playlists running through my head. Something smooth to set the tone. Better when we're not alone. Candles lit and curtains drawn. Your perfume is lingering on. Every surface, every thread, every word we never said. Time is tripping off the clock, and I don't ever wanna stop. This feeling wrapped around my chest. You bring out my very best. Give me that velvet touch. Nothing else could be enough. Slow down, take your time. Every moment's yours and mine. Mine, velvet touch. Shadows dancing on the wall, moving to the rise and fall of the bass beneath our feet, making everything complete. Whisper something in my ear, something only I can hear. Let the music do the rest. Pull me closer to your chest. weekends with you. Morning light will come too soon, but we still got the moon. One more song before the dawn. Hold me till the night is gone. Yeah, nothing fancy, nothing loud. Just two people in a crowd of pillows, blankets, lace, and trust. This is more than just enough. Velvet on my fingertips, velvet on your split lips. Hold the moment, hold it still. Velvet touch, it always will. Yeah. Hotel, she's a mini bar. Don't remember where we are, but the view is 20 floors of a city that's not ours. Room service at 11:03. Pancakes and some chamomile tea. Blinds half open, sun half in. Yesterday still on my skin. They keep calling from the desk, but we're ignoring every text. Checkout time was hours ago, but baby, I'm not letting go. Late checkout, no, we're not done. Still got time before we run. Back to real life, back to plans. Right now I just want your hands. Late checkout. Bathroom tiles, foggy glass, running water, making it last. Your reflection next to mine, looking like we're doing fine. Stolen robes and slippers too. Everything looks good on you. TV on but volume low, playing something we don't know. They keep calling from the desk, but we're ignoring every text. Checkout time was hours ago, but baby, I'm not letting go. Late checkout, no, we're not done. Still got time before we run. Back to real life, back to plans. Right now I just want your hands. Late checkout. What did we just stay? One more, ordered dinner, locked the door, made the mini bar our friend, and pretended this won't end. Finally packing, taking slow. Neither one of us wants to go. Grab the key card off the stand. One more moment, hand in hand. The elevator takes too long, humming our unfinished song. Lobby lights feel way too bright after such a perfect night. Late checkout, heart still in the room we'll never be again. But the feeling packed itself and it's sitting on my shelf. You taste like something I can't name. Sweet but never quite the same. Every time you cross my mind, butterscotch in summertime. Melting on a Tuesday night, everything about you's right. Golden in the street lamp glow, moving fast but talking slow. I keep coming back for more, like I haven't had this before. But with you it's something new, something sticky, something true. Butterscotch, you're on my lips. Butterscotch, your fingertips. Every taste is pulling me into somewhere sweet and free. Butterscotch. Laughing in the parking lot, sharing everything we've got. Half a sandwich on my time, quarters for the vending line. Nothing golden ever stays, but I'll take the
Seasons change, but you remain. Butterscotch in autumn rain, in the winter, in the spring. You're my favorite everything. Years from now, I'll close my eyes, taste the gold and realize some things never lose their sweet. You're the one on repeat. Butterscotch and evening sun, you and me and what we've done. Sticky fingers, golden haze. These are my forever days. Engine humming, windows cracked, city shrinking in the back. Your playlist on in volume high, chasing something in the sky. Red lights turn to green again, counting miles instead of men. The dashboard glows a blue so bright, mapping out a Friday night. We don't know where this road goes, but that's the best part, I suppose. Every exit is a chance to find another kind of dance. Dashboard lights and midnight air, taking us to anywhere. Don't need directions, don't need plans. Ooh, just the wheel inside my hands. Dashboard lights, gas station for a candy bar. Leaning on the hood of the car, stars are doing what they do, but I'm only watching you. Singing on to every track, laughing hard and leaning back. This is freedom, this is youth. This is my unfiltered truth. We don't know where this road goes, but that's the best part, I suppose. Every exit is a chance to find another kind of dance. Dashboard lights and midnight air, taking us to anywhere. Don't need directions, don't need plans. Ooh, just the wheel inside my hands. Dashboard lights. Dashboard lights. The highway stretches infinite, and we're just borrowing a bit of time that doesn't have a name. Nothing wild, but nothing tame. Sun is rising on the east, turning night into a feast of orange, pink, and golden hue. A brand new day for me and you. We'll pull over, watch it burn. Take a moment, wait our turn to feel the warmth of morning light after such a perfect night. Dashboard fading, engine off, but the feeling isn't lost. Parked beneath the sky so wide, with you forever by my side. Dashboard lights. Yeah. Yeah. You walking like the room was yours, confidence on every floor. Heads are turning, lights are low. Yeah. Everybody wants to know who you are and where you've been. Like a magazine you're in, every frame, every shot. Baby, you're the only plot. Dripping slow like Saturday, taking all my words away. I had a plan, I had a line, but you just just stole my every rhyme. Honey drip, you're too much. Every glance is golden touch. Moving through the room like rain. Sweetest kind of hurricane. Honey drip. Sitting down beside the bar, acting like you don't know how far. Every smile of yours can reach, like a sermon, like a speech. Ordering without a look, got me reading like a book. Every chapter's about you, and I'm only at page 2. Dripping slow like Saturday, taking all my words away. I had a plan, I had a line, but you just stole my every rhyme. Honey drip, you're too much. Every glance is golden touch. Moving through the room like rain. Sweetest kind of hurricane. Honey drip. I've seen a lot of pretty things, city views and diamond rings, but nothing is the way you do. Standing there in navy blue. Last call comes and you don't rush, finishing your drink and such. Grab your jacket, fix your hair, leave like you were never there, but the room still smells like you. Something floral, something new. And I'm standing with my pride, and your honey drip inside. Honey on my mind all week. Every time I try to speak, your name comes out instead of mine. Honey drip. One more time. Yeah, yeah. Elevator to the top, champagne fizz that doesn't stop. Floor to ceiling, glass and sky. This is how we say goodbye to every ordinary night. Up here everything's in flight. City spread like jewels below, glittering in the afterglow. We came from the bottom floor, now we're looking down for more. Not for things but for the view of a life we're walking through. Penthouse view and nothing less. Traded chaos for this rest. High above the noise and rush, finding peace in all of us. Penthouse view. Penthouse view. Yeah. Robe is hanging on the door, marble cold beneath the floor, but the music keeps it warm. Shelter from the coming storm. You're on the balcony again, hair blowing in the city wind. Silhouette against the light, framing my favorite side. We came from the bottom floor, now we're looking down for more. Not for things but for the view of the life we're walking through. Penthouse view and nothing less. Traded chaos for this rest. High above the noise and rush, finding peace in all of us. Penthouse view. Penthouse view. They say the top is lonely there, but I got music in the air, and someone standing next to me who sees the world the way I see. Morning fog around the glass. This moment's one I wanna last. Room service in the morning news. Everything in neutral hues. We'll go back down eventually, but right now this is where we'll be. Floating high above it all, catching dreams before they fall. Penthouse fading in the light. Yeah. Thank you for another night where the world felt far away and tomorrow was today. Popping tops on a Thursday Eve. Nothing fancy up my sleeve, just a feeling in my gut that tonight won't be a rut. Cherry fizz and plastic straw, best drink that I ever saw. Red and bubbly just like you, making boring feel brand new. Everything is carbonated, all the stress is overrated. Pop the cap and let it flow. This is all I need to know. Cherry soda kind of night. Everything is feeling right. Ooh, fizzy, dizzy, sweet and free. This is where I want to be. Cherry soda. Dancing in the kitchen light, socks on tiles, holding tight to the counter and the beat. Moving lazy, moving sweet. You got cherry on your chin, laughing at the mess we're in. Paper towels on the floor, who could ever ask for more? Everything is carbonated, all the stress is overrated. Pop the cap and let it flow. This is all I need to know. Cherry soda kind of night. Everything is feeling right. Fizzy, dizzy, sweet and free. This is where I want to be. Cherry soda. Life doesn't need to be champagne. Sometimes soda in the rain is the most expensive thing when it makes your whole heart sing. Empty bottles on the shelf, memories all by themselves. Every label tells a night when the world was red and bright. We'll restart on Friday's run, buy a case and have some fun, because the simple things are king. Cherry soda, let it rain. Isn't up but still so sweet. Cherry soda on repeat. Pop another for it's slow. This is all I'll ever know.
Spices in the evening air, lanterns hanging everywhere. Ancient roads beneath my feet, where the modern and the old meet. Every alley has a song beckoning me to come along. Silk on fingertips like rain, beautiful and strange terrain. I've been searching for a sound that could turn my whole world around. Found it in a distant key, something calling out to me. Take me down the Silk Road tonight, where the grooves are smooth and tight. Every rhythm tells a tale, carried on a midnight trail. Silk Road. Silk Road. Market closed but music stays. echoing through the narrow ways. Someone's drumming on a can, turning tin into a plan. Melody from a rooftop high, mixing with the desert sky. East and west are holding hands, dancing in each other's lands. I've been searching for a sound that could turn my whole around. Found it in a distant key, something calling out to me. Take me down the Silk Road tonight, where the grooves are smooth and tight. Every rhythm tells a tale, carried on the midnight trail. Silk Road. Silk Road. Golden, crimson, jade and blue, colors I've been traveling through. Not a mass but in the beat, where the whole world seems to me. Dawn breaks on a foreign shore, but the music asks for more. One more groove before the sun tells us that the night is done. Packing up but keeping close, every note that matters most. A Silk Road lives inside my chest, a groove that never needs to rest. Silk is smooth and silk is strong, like the rhythm of this song. Carry it wherever you go, down your own Silk Road. Silk Road. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Ground floor, nothing much to see, just the lobby and the me that I was before the climb, counting floors instead of time. Mirror shows a nervous grin, watching all the lights begin to flicker as we rise above the gravity of falling love. Every floor a different scene, every number in between. Who I was and who I'll be, rising up so gracefully. Glass elevator going up, never seems to be enough. Higher than I've ever been, watching my reflection win. Glass elevator, 10th floor, city starts to shrink. Time to pause and time to think about the steps that got me here. Every stumble, every fear. 20th floor, the clouds are close, holding on to what I love the most. The view keeps getting wide and clear. Everything I need is here. Every floor a different scene, every number in between. Who I was and who I'll be, rising up so gracefully. Glass elevator going up, never seems to be enough. Higher than I've ever been, watching my reflection win. Glass elevator. Some people take the stairs and sweat. Some people haven't started yet, but I found my way inside this box of glass and dreams and ticking clocks. Top floor, doors are opening wide. Everything I felt inside is now the view beneath my feet.
walks in smelling like the fall, cinnamon and caramel, wrapped in something soft and brown, the warmest color in this town. Latte in the left hand held stories that she's never tell, eyes that know more than they show, moving fast but living slow. I don't even know her name, but nothing here will be the same. She turned the room from black and white to autumn gold and candlelight. Cinnamon girl, you spice the air. Cinnamon girl with autumn hair. Everything you touch turns warm. You're the calm inside the storm. Cinnamon girl. She reads a book I've never seen, pages worn and in between. Every chapter and every line, she's writing stories more than mine. Scarf wrapped loose around her neck, confidence without a check. She doesn't try, she doesn't pose, she just is and everyone knows. Oh, I don't even know her name, but nothing here will be the same. She turned the room from black and white to autumn gold and candlelight. Cinnamon girl, you spice the air. Cinnamon girl with autumn hair. Everything you touch turns warm. You're the calm inside the storm. Cinnamon girl. Maybe I should say hello, maybe I should let it go. Some people aren't meant to me, they just make the world more sweet. She finishes and grabs her coat, leaves a tip and leaves a note. On the napkin, nothing much, just a drawing, just a touch. I'll never know what it was for, but she left cinnamon at the door. And every autumn when it's cold, I remember brown and gold. Cinnamon in the morning air, cinnamon in her autumn hair. Some people stay a single day and change you in the sweetest way. Sky is neither dark nor light, caught between the day and night. Everything in shades of blue. This is when I think of you. Buildings turning indigo, people moving soft and slow. The world is holding one last breath before the night takes all that's left. It only lasts a little while. This color on the city smile, but in that moment, in that hue, I found my way back to you. Blue hour, take me there where the sky meets everywhere. Not quite dark, not quite done, somewhere between moon and sun. Blue hour, streetlights flicker, can't decide if it's time to step outside or hold the blue a minute more. Like an ocean on the shore, your name flows through my head again, like a song without an end, playing softly in the space between the dark and your face. It only lasts a little while. This color on the city smile, but in that moment, in that hue, I find my way back to you. Blue hour, take me there where the sky meets everywhere. Not quite dark, not quite done, somewhere between moon and sun. distance. And then it's gone, the black takes hold. The city's warm, the air is cold. But somewhere in my chest it stays. That blue, that beautiful blue haze. I'll see you in the morning light, but I remember blue tonight. That tiny window in the sky, where colors come to say goodbye. Blue hour fading into black. Promise me you'll come right back tomorrow when the sun goes down. I look for blue all over town. Yeah, yeah. Sun is heavy, dripping gold, doing nothing, feeling bold. Hammock swaying, ceiling fan, living like nobody can. Fruit is ripe and falling down, sweetest summer in this town. Barefoot on the patio, radio on volume low. Don't want winter, don't want rain, just this sticky sweet terrain, where the only thing to do is eat a mango next to you. It's mango season, baby come, taste the dripping, taste the sun. Juices running down my chin, let the sweetest days begin. Mango season, mango season. Market colors, red and green, brightest stars I've ever seen. Vendors calling, prices drop, I could never ever stop. Fill the basket to the top, every fruit a lollipop. Walk home slow beneath the trees, catching every tropic breeze. Don't want winter, don't want rain, just this sticky sweet terrain, where the only thing to do is eat a mango next to you. It's mango season, baby come, taste the dripping, taste the sun. Juices running down my chin, let the sweetest days begin. Mango season. Season. Some people live for snow and ice, but give me paradise twice. A plate of yellow, a plate of gold, mango stories to be told. Evening comes with humid air, mango smoothie in my chair. Stars appear like sugar dust, everything in golden trust. The season ends but I won't mind, I'll leave the flavor far behind. In every memory, every dream of the sweetest summer scene. Mango on my hands and face, mango memories won't erase. Next year when the trees go gold, I'll be here as always told.
Yeah, yeah. Antenna buzzing on the ledge, music sitting on the edge of the building in the sky. Frequencies floating high. Found a station no one knows, playing music that just flows through the static, through the noise, into something that destroys. Every worry, every change, rooftop remedy for pain. Tune into the sound above, where the city meets the love. Every frequency, a door to a feeling we explore. Rooftop frequency tonight. Dial it in and hold it tight. We're the only ones who hear the signal crystal clear. Rooftop frequency. Concrete woman beneath our backs, looking up through radio cracks. Stars are tuning in as well, stories that they'll never tell. Passing planes are blinking red, carrying the things we've said. into countries far from here, but the signal's always near. Tune in to the sound above, where the city meets the love. Every frequency adore, to a feeling we explore. Rooftop frequency tonight. Dial it in and hold it tight. We're the only ones who hear the signal crystal clear. Rooftop frequency. Between the static and the clear is where I always find you here. A wavelength made for only two, broadcasting me and you. The signal fades as morning nears, but I've been tuning in for years to this rooftop, this one spot where the world forgets what's what. We'll be back when night returns and the city slowly learns that the best sound isn't loud, it's the one above the crowd. Rooftop signal soft and low, playing things the world won't know. Our frequency, our private line, tune in every single time. Thread count higher than our dreams. Everything is what it seems. Nothing hidden, nothing fake. Just the sounds our bodies make. Moving slow across the bed, pillow underneath your head. Moonlight painting silver lines on the satin on our spines. No one's rushing, no alarm, just your heartbeat on my arm. This is what they write about, the kind of love without a doubt. Satin sheets and nothing more. This is what the night is for, wrapped in something soft and true. Satin sheets and me and you. Phone is charging, face is down. Silence is the sweetest sound. Background music, something slow, setting everything aglow. Your breathing is a metronome, making anywhere feel home. Rise and fall and rise again. This is how the best nights end. No one's rushing, no alarm, just your heartbeat on my arm. This is what they write about, the kind of love without a doubt. Satin sheets and nothing more. This is what the night is for, wrapped in something soft and true. Satin sheets and me and you. Cotton's fine for every day, but tonight we're far away from the ordinary thread of the lives we usually led. Morning makes the satin cold, but the story's still being told in the wrinkles and the folds of the night our bodies hold. We'll watch them on a Sunday spin and climb right back and start again, because the best things in this life are smooth and warm and feel just right. Satin whispers as we move, finding each other's groove in a fabric made for kings, and all the quiet love is
pictures in the dark. Every flash a tiny spark of a moment we can't fake, frozen for our future's sake. You're laughing with your eyes half shut, the most beautiful kind of blunt. I'm blurry in the corner there, but I don't even care. We live in pixels and in screens, but this right here is what it means to hold a moment in your hand, something digital can understand. Polaroid love, printed and real. This is exactly how you feel. No filter needed, no delete. Just you and me on every sheet. Polaroid love. Stuck them on the bathroom mirror. Every day the love gets clearer. Monday you and Tuesday me, Wednesday us in Tennessee. A collection growing tall, memories along the wall, better than a gallery show. Every picture's someone we know. We live in pixels and in screens, but this right here is what it means to hold a moment in your hand, something digital can understand. Polaroid love, printed and real. This is exactly how you feel. No filter needed, no delete. Just you and me on every sheet. Polaroid love. One day these will turn to gold, beautiful and cracking old. But the love inside the frame will always look exactly the same. Film is running out, last shot. Make it count, give me all you've got. Smile or don't, I love them both. Every picture is an oath that we were here, that this was real, that love is something you can feel in glossy squares of time gone by. Proof that we were you and I. Polaroid love, tucked inside every pocket, every ride. A picture says 1,000 things, but ours just simply sings. Da, 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 da. Yeah. Neon sign says open late. Best decisions happen at 8 p.m. or a.m. doesn't matter. Only the hungry get fatter. Sliding in the vinyl booth, ordering the honest truth. Waffles at 1:15, making every moment last. The menu's greasy, lights are dim, but everything looks good to him and her and them and me and you. Late night dining for the crew. Midnight menu, what you craving? All the calories we're saving for a night just like this one. Eat into the morning sun. Midnight menu. Jukebox playing something old. Milkshakes that are way too cold. Sharing fries across across the table, eating more than we are able. Ketchup on my favorite shirt, laughing till my stomach hurts. The waitress knows us by our name. Every Friday night's the same. The menu's greasy, lights are dim, but everything looks good to him and her and them and me and you. Late night dining for the crew. Midnight menu, what you craving? All the calories we're saving for a night just like this one. Eat until the morning sun. Midnight menu. Michelin stars can't compete with the diner on a side street where the coffee's always hot and the vibe is all we've got. Bill comes and we split it fair. Pockets light, but do we care? Stepping out to morning cold, full and happy stories told. The neon flickers one last time, a wink that says you'll be just fine. Come back when the midnight calls. The best meals have no protocol. Midnight menu. In my dreams, nothing's ever what it seems. But at 2 a.m. with you, everything tastes like the truth.
Palm trees leaning on the sky. Cadillac is rolling by. Windows down and shades are on, playing our forever song. Boulevard of broken dreams, fixed with golden laser beams. Every star has walked this strip. Now it's time for our own trip. Hollywood is just a sign, but this feeling is so mine. Driving slow through legacy, writing our own history. Sunset Boulevard, we ride. Golden hour on our side. Everything is cinematic. Love this life, no need to panic. Sunset Boulevard. Yeah. Billboards taller than my dreams. Nothing is as hard as it seems when the light is hitting right. Every shadow feels polite. Coffee from the corner store, same one that they all adore. Paparazzi's not around, just the grooving city sound. Hollywood is just a sign, but this feeling is all mine. Driving slow through legacy, writing our own history. Sunset Boulevard, we ride. Golden hour on our side. Everything is cinematic. Love this life, no need to panic. Sunset Boulevard. They came for fame, they came for gold, but the best stories here aren't told on any screen or any stage. Just on this road, just on this page. The sun is dipping orange low, and credits of the sunset show. We pull over, engine still, watching from the highest hill. Tomorrow's just another scene in the movie we've both been. But tonight the credits roll and the boulevard has my soul. Sunset fading, street lights on. The boulevard keeps moving on. But somewhere in the golden mile, we left our love and we left our smile.
cocoa, butter, and polite. Skin is glowing, music slow. Take it easy, take it slow. Mirror catching every gleam, living somewhere in between reality and something sweet, where the bass and body meet. Self-love on a Friday night, looking in the mirror right. Every line and every curve, getting everything I deserve. Cocoa butter on my skin, let the weekend now begin. Smooth and golden, warm and free. The only love I need is me. Cocoa butter. Running bass and lighting sage, turning off the daily rage. Playlist set to something deep, body tight, soul won't sleep. Every bubble is a thought that I'm releasing. What I've caught during a week of doing too much. Now it's time for my own touch. Self-love on a Friday night, looking in the mirror right. Every line and every curve, getting everything I deserve. Cocoa butter on my skin, let the weekend now begin. Smooth and golden, warm and free. The only love I need is me. Cocoa butter. The world will ask for all of you, but save the best for what you do. When no one's watching, no one's there, just you and water and the air. Roll is on and hair is up, pouring something in my cup. The night is mine and I'm the queen of every quiet in between. No apologies for rest. Sometimes nothing is the best. Something you can never give to the body where you live. Cocoa butter, gentle hands, nobody else will understand the luxury of being still and loving yourself at your own will.
Stuck between the 5th and 6th, life is playing little tricks. Elevators taking long, but the speakers play our song. Boring beat that no one chose, saxophone that barely goes anywhere beyond the walls of these silver metal halls. Yeah, yeah. But wait, I'm kinda feeling it. This music's got a little bit of something smooth beneath the cheese, a groove that puts me at my ease. Elevator music, don't you stop. Secret groove inside the pop. Nobody admits they like the ride, but everybody's swaying inside. Elevator music. Elevator music. Floor to floor, the same old tune. Bossa Nova in a spoon. Fed the bankers, fed the kings. Nobody remembers what it sings, but my head is nodding slow. To a beat nobody knows. They appreciate the way background music saves the day. But wait, I'm kinda feeling it. This music's got a little bit of something smooth beneath the cheese, a groove that puts me at my ease. Elevator music, don't you stop. Secret groove inside the pop. Nobody admits they like the ride, but everybody's swaying inside. Elevator music. Elevator music.
Doors open, people leave, but I stay and I believe that somewhere in this metal box is a rhythm that unlocks the tension in my shoulder blades, the stress from corporate charades. Elevator, take me down to the grooviest part of town. Elevator music plays in the background of our days, unappreciated king of every forgettable thing.
Amber pouring through the blinds, painting everything it finds. Your shoulders and the coffee steam, living in a golden dream. Clock says 6, but who believes time when everything deceives, with beauty that it shouldn't hold. On a Tuesday, this good is gold. How does ordinary light make the everyday feel right? Nothing changed except the hue, but everything feels brand new. Amber glow on everything makes even silence wanna sing. Hold me in this golden frame when nothing has to have a name. Amber glow, amber glow. Dust is floating in the beams like a movie's opening scene. Soundtrack playing from next door, something I've not heard before. But if it's like it was scored for this moment, for this chord, between the light and where I stand, with the coffee in my hand. How does ordinary light make the everyday feel right? Nothing changed except the hue, but everything feels brand new. Amber glow on everything makes even silence wanna sing. Hold me in this golden frame when nothing has to have a name. Amber glow, gold is just a color's name, but when it hits, it's not the same as any word could ever say. It just means everything's okay. The amber fades to something gray as evening takes the gold away, but it left a warmth inside that no amount of dark can hide. I'll wait for it again tomorrow, borrow light, return the sorrow. Every day around the same, the amber comes without a name. Amber glow, I'll see you soon, between the sunset and the moon. A tiny window made of gold, where every warm story's told. Tickets free, no bags to check, nothing heavy on my neck. Boarding out on platform 9, everything is feeling fine. Seats are soft and music's on, playing something like a swan. Gliding through the morning air, taking me to everywhere. First stop, happiness, next stop, peace. After that, a full release of everything I used to hold. Time to trade the stress for gold. Cloud9 Express, all aboard. Every passenger's adored, leaving worries at the gate. Everything can simply
person next to me just smiles. We've been strangers for a while, but up here the rules are new. Everyone's a better you. First stop, happiness. Next stop, peace. After that, a full release of everything I used to hold. Time to trade the stress for gold. Cloud9 Express. All aboard. Every passenger's adored. Leaving worries at the gate. Everything can simply wait. Cloud9 Express. The conductor wears a grin, says enjoy the state you're in. It won't last forever, true, but forever wasn't built for you. Arriving somewhere soft and warm after the departure storm. Feet on clouds, eyes on blue. This is what I'm meant to do. Float a while, breathe it in. Let the good mood always win. When I'm ready, I'll come down, but for now I wear the crown. Cloud9 Express runs every day for anyone who needs a way out of gray and into gold. The ticket's free for every soul.
Needle drops and static pops. This is where my worry stops. Spinning black on turntable wood, playing something really good. Yeah. Speakers open, bass is deep. Music that I want to keep in my chest, inside my bones. Better than 1,000 phones. They say digital is king, but they never heard this thing. Crackle, hissing in the voice. Analog is still my choice. Vinyl therapy tonight. Turning records left and right. Every groove a different cure. This is medicine for sure. Vinyl therapy. Album art that tells a tale, worth more than a daily sale. Holding 12 inches of soul, music that can make me whole. B-side playing, no one skips. That's the beauty, that's the tips of a culture holding on to a sound they thought was gone. They say digital is king, but they never heard this thing. Crackle, hissing in the voice. Analog is still my choice. Vinyl therapy tonight. Turning records left and right. Every groove a different cure. This is medicine for sure. Vinyl therapy. I've got stacks from floor to ceiling. Everyone a different feeling. Thursday jazz and Sunday soul. Vinyl makes the broken whole. The record ends, but I don't move. Still sitting in my vinyl groove. Flip it over, start again. Music that will always mend what the week is torn apart. Vinyl stitches up my heart with a needle and a spin. Let the therapy begin. Vinyl pops and vinyl plays through my nights and through my days. The oldest cure for modern pain. Put the needle down again. Yeah. Growing roses in the cracks, beauty pushing through the black. Asphalt, concrete, brick and steel, but underneath there's something real. A flower shop on 33rd, prettiest thing I've ever heard. The owner hums while cutting stems. It's life among the traffic jams. They said nothing grows in gray, but they never look this way. Where the sidewalk meets the green, most beautiful in between. Concrete garden, blooming still against the city's iron will. Every petal is a fight, for color in the black and white. Concrete garden, window box, fire escapes, vines that make their own landscapes. Rooftop plots where tomatoes grow, 20 stories up from below. Community of dirty hands, building beauty from the plans that nature sketched without a pen. Growing, falling, growing again. They said nothing grows in gray, but they never looked this way. Where the sidewalk meets the green, most beautiful in between. Concrete garden, blooming still against the city's iron will. Every petal is a fight, for color in the black and white. Concrete garden, we're all just flowers in the stone, trying to make the heart feel home. Pushing through what pushes back, finding some between the cracks. Rain falls harder on the street, but the garden finds it sweet. Every drop a little drink for the flowers on the brink of giving up. I never do, because something always pushes